With pandemic-era emergency shelter programs coming to an end now, cities like Portland are finding there's a huge need to house people without adequate resources available. So that means despite the cold and the wintry weather this week, dozens of people in that city alone are living outside, often in tents.
News Center Maine's Chloe Tebow went into the heart of the city to find out more about this growing problem and what leaders at the state level are doing to address it.
For 3 to 4 hours a day, 6 days a week. Jeffrey Logan, better known as Pastor Jeff, does this.
Hey, lurching along, how about you?
Connecting with more and more people on the streets who have no other place to go.
It's astonishing. It keeps increasing pretty much day by day, and the resources seem to be diminishing.
Pastor Jeff runs a small nonprofit ministry called Grace Street Ministry, handing out items from a yellow backpack.
Socks. Whole thing's full of socks. It's what I always have.
To the people who need them most.
We've really morphed into putting most of our funds into trying to buy tent heaters and propane, because unfortunately folks in the cold have been burning hand sanitizer to stay warm.
Things are at a boiling point, and you feel it on cold nights, you feel it on snowy nights, and you see people out there with no place to go.
Preble Street's Vice President of Social Work, Andrew Bove, says unsheltered homelessness is on the rise across the nation because of a lack of emergency shelters. He says no one is immune.
It could be your friend, it could be your neighbor, it could be a loved one.
Someone like Lena Logan, who says she's no stranger to this situation.
My whole entire childhood, on and off, I was homeless. I didn't even know it. My mom did so good. It was all by herself. She had no help at all.
And once you're in that position, it can be hard to get out of it and into housing.
Oh, I have a voucher. I have good landlord references, and I can't find a place to live. It's crazy.
We're actively trying to help support other communities, other municipalities that want to do their part and hopefully reduce the overwhelming burden that is on Portland and Bangor.
Dan Brennan with the Maine State Housing Authority says his team is currently reviewing more than 30 applications for $21 million that will help establish longer-term solutions to homelessness across Maine.
We're not going to stop. We're not going to give up. We're not going to turn our backs once a particular program goes down. We just keep working every day to help as many as we can.
As many as possible, hopefully as soon as possible. In Portland, Chloe Tebow, News Center, Maine.
The Maine State Housing Authority says selections for the money to establish longer-term solutions to homelessness should be made within the next few weeks. Dan Brennan hopes these programs will get underway before the cold settles in next year.